kind of thinking of starting a YouTube channel, and I'm really struggling to get inspired. And I realize that I'm doing it because I feel like, I mean, I'm coming from a place of desperation. I'm thinking, okay, I need to do something to extend my, my career and my work. And, this is the new thing that everybody is jumping onto. And I just need to be there and I need to do something. And I have no idea what the hell am I supposed to talk about into the camera. I have zero idea. So, and I realize that I'm explore all the ideas that are coming to my mind are based on my past experience, my resume, my,
Right.
LinkedIn profile, and I'm just not able to see outside of that box. Um, and therefore, my mind is not free, it is not imaginative. And I'm wondering, did you feel this way in your life? Um, and how did you come out of it? When maybe at a time when this line of thinking was not accessible to you. Um,
Mm. Yeah. The way that I came out of it was asking questions. And it's tapping back into who I am. Um, so that's why I love the question of if you had unlimited money, already traveled the world, had no fear, and didn't receive any recognition for what you did, what would you do or what would you create? And it's don't get caught up on like if you can do it or not, or you just don't even think about it. What comes up and explore it. Why does this excite you? Um, how could you do some part of it now, right? Rather than waiting for the big thing. That those questions then expand your own abilities and your own thinking. And I really love those, asking that all the time. And you can even ask yourself, like, what is your intuition saying that you should make? Should you even make anything? um, and following your heart rather than what everyone else is saying that you should do or what everyone else is doing based on your observation. I
mm,
always go back to the self. What seems most exciting to you? What seems right for you? Just because it works for someone else doesn't mean it's going to work for you.
yeah.
And the flip side is also true, but it's more about is it aligned with you or not? So only you can know that. No one else can tell you. Um, but that's kind of the best part because you have that ability, that power. So I always like to ask myself, does this feel expansive, aligned, and unknown? And that's how you know it's intuition.
Mm,
Expansive meaning energetically expansive. Like, does it feel like you're going to grow? Does it feel exciting? Or does it feel contracting? And then
mm,
aligned meaning is it in alignment with your gifts, with who you are, with the natural things that you've been given? Um, and then lastly is unknown. So is it in the realm of the unknown? And that's so important because if you only operate in the land of the known, you're only going to create more of what you already know. If you want something different, you're going to have to do something different. The
mm,
unknown is where creation happens, new creation at least. Everything else that's not created in the unknown is recycling what's already been made.
mm.
So the unknown is sometimes coupled with fear, but that's
Talk to us a little bit about activation triggers, or activation routines, I guess. You talk about, this morning routine, etc. Again,
right,
I think this is something that is sort of deceptively simple. I guess we've all heard this advice a bunch of times. Start your day by doing something
right.
sets that gives you momentum. What do you do in your own life? What activation practice do you have?
Yeah, so I like doing some sort of body work. So whether it's exercising, breath work, meditation, yoga, uh, meditation can be sometimes passive, but I like doing something active. But that can be also meditative. So whatever it is that helps you get into a state of flow or non-thinking, I use those terms synonymous, interchangeably, and they're synonymous to me. Whatever that is, do it. It could be going on a walk. It could be something very, very simple, right? Don't make it complex, but ground yourself into your body and move it in a way that's productive and healthy. So that's number one. That that will help anyone at any time. That's it's hard to not find benefits from moving your body. So that's where I would start. The next thing would be you can pick up meditation if it's helpful, but more importantly is using this meditative practice throughout the day, which is intercepting the thinking that's going on, whatever judgment is happening, and then letting it go consciously. That's what will actually give you peace throughout the day rather than just in the morning. But it doesn't have to be difficult. It could be as simple as that. Some people love spending time with their family in the morning rather than rushing off to work. It could be not checking your phone in the morning. whatever it is, right? Just use use the imagination that you have in the mind and picture something a very simple kind of routine that would help you get into a state of non-thinking or flow.
Right.
It'll probably help. You can try it for 7 days. Don't make it a big thing, right? Just
Mm,
most people think I had to change my whole life to do this thing. You don't. Try it for 7 days.
mm,
If it helps, keep doing it. If it doesn't, stop it.
mm,
7 days. That's all you need.
7 days or money back guarantee.
Correct.
And how do you create a non-thinking environment? This is, yeah, if you say something that will convince me to do this right now, I promise I'll start doing it from tomorrow because boy, have I tried to create a non-thinking environment.
Yeah. So I don't think it's entirely possible to make a completely non-thinking environment throughout your whole day, but it is important to make a non-thinking environment. I call it like a sacred hour. Like the first hour or 3 hours, whatever you can do, it doesn't matter the time or length. It's the fact that you do it. So try to make like that sacred couple of hours or hour where you have no distractions. No one can come into your office, no emails, no notifications, no nothing, no external stimuli, and it's just you and whatever you want to do. Whether it's painting, whether it's writing, whether it's making a video, whether it's whatever it is, whatever your gift, your creative gift is, exercise it during that 30 minutes, hour, couple hours. Um, Even if it's just 15 minutes, that can be extremely beneficial to you because most people don't exercise their creativity. Most people don't have an outlet for expressing themselves. But if they just give themselves a little bit of time where they have that non-thinking environment free of any distractions, it is life-changing, to say the least. That's exactly how I wrote my book, though.
Hmm.
That
Okay.
was the only way I could write it. I can't write a book on my computer with like Notion up and emails and Slack and all. It's impossible. You have to remove all external stimuli.
Hmm.
But it doesn't have to be the whole day, right? Like that's impractical.
Hmm.
Just for a little bit of time so that you can really focus on what matters most to you in life.
So this is another takeaway, I guess, from me, for me, the idea that you do need to build some kind of insulation around yourself.
Yes.
Like you can't just magically arrive at a state of non-thinking because I guess we're not that evolved. You do need to take
Yeah.
some action to build some.
Correct. We are a product of our environment. We are also the masters of our environment.